Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. It's great to see you here. Thanks for checking me out. You might know me as Mark in Manila, or Mark 007 indeed, on the platform Cambly. Now, I don't know actually why I chose that handle. I think just at the time I was trying to find one that hadn't been taken. But in a way I do feel a little bit like an undercover agent. Cambly is an amazing undiscovered tool for a lot of people, and I think now more and more people are realizing that it is available, and I think thanks to the fantastic Google and YouTube searches, people are now leaving very good reviews. So I wanted to leave my own thoughts on Cambly as a learning tool, but also as a coaching and teaching platform if you are thinking of dipping your toe in the water, there's a nice idiom, to basically try your experience as a coach or tutor to teach learners all around the world English as a second language. So from my point of view, Cambly was a totally unexpected surprise. It wasn't something I'd ever thought about doing. I am a high performance business coach. I generally concentrate on executives, engineers, lawyers, doctors, surgeons, people looking to really develop their high performance skills when they are presenting in public. So we're talking government officials, we're talking diplomats, public speakers, entertainers, celebrities. Before the pandemic, of course, these days there's not many of those types of coaching gigs going on, but really to perform at their highest when English is not their first language. So from my point of view, I don't just teach English. I teach, yes, English, vocabulary, but I don't take you back to square one. Most people I coach will have a good level of English to start with, or if not, a foundational level. And what I do is very, very different, is I actually listen. I ask you to engage with me on Cambly and outside with my clients outside, and show me your weaker spots. Show me exactly where things are still going wrong, because it's only then as a coach that I can help lift those very quickly for you to reach the higher level of your existing skill set. Now, Cambly itself is a great platform for anybody. It doesn't really matter whether you are just starting out or whether you are at that higher level. The key thing with Cambly that I love so much is that you can choose the package that you want to pay for, and then you get those allocated time slots to utilize whenever you wish. So for example, you can just pick and choose. You can think, okay, I've got 30 minutes free today. You can log on and be allocated a tutor anywhere in the world. You don't have to have a firm reservation, although that is highly recommended, because as a tutor, I'm going to give you my feedback from your point of view if you're learning. If I'm on what we call priority hours, it means that yes, I am available and your call may get routed to me, or indeed you may select me from my profile. However, as a very popular tutor now on Cambly, I have student bookings. So I may connect with you, but then you may find our call is interrupted quite quickly, because I may say to you, okay, I have another booking in 5 minutes. And that means for you it's very frustrating to have that call or that connection you're trying to make with me cut short. So I highly recommend, if you are very interested in a particular tutor profile or coach profile, as a lot of people are with me, they're seeing the business expertise, the marketing expertise, and the confidence, the life coaching and the NLP that I teach, which is a key psychological technique to help you retain your vocabulary and your fluency, then it is wise to actually book a session. And then that way you're guaranteed my complete attention. It's also better for me because I really hate interrupting those calls and saying, hey, it's great to see you, however, I have 5 minutes because then I have a student booking. So that's one thing to bear in mind. But if that doesn't bother you, and if you're just wanting to try it out, you can sign up to Cambly anytime you like, get a free account, you get, I think, anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes free to try. And yeah, you can literally just press a button and suddenly be speaking to an English speaker such as myself. So what do I love about Cambly? I think that it's very flexible, as I've just said. It does offer you that opportunity. But in addition, it means that if you want to have structured time, you can book fixed, reserved sessions. So throughout the calendar day, whatever time zone you're in, there will always be a tutor available for you. So that's the beauty. For me, I work with students in Korea, Brazil, Hong Kong, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, anywhere in the world. That's where I can be, all from the comfort of my apartment. So it is a very, very good platform, especially if you are now thinking of becoming a tutor yourself. So that's a different subject. I will just speak very briefly about it, but really that will be another video. But as a tutor, there are some key things you need to know about Cambly. It might not be the highest paying platform, that's a tongue twister, but what it does offer for you is great flexibility that other platforms do not. Okay, you can just simply sign up for priority hours. You don't need to take any reserved calendar bookings or anything. Okay, and then that means you're not committed. So if you do have to flex your schedule quite quickly, or you have other work you're trying to fit in around it, Cambly just allows you to pick up some coaching or tuition whenever you need. The other thing is they are very good at paying out quickly, although for myself it does take a little bit longer. But from your point of view, that shouldn't put you off. What you should think about is what you're trying to achieve as coaching or tutoring lovely students around the world. If you enjoy that interaction, if you are isolated in the pandemic, then it is a fantastic window and opportunity to help other people who are really struggling at the moment, perhaps because they need to upskill their language because of the situation globally. People have lost their jobs. People are not being able to work within traditional industries anymore, and a lot of the work is going online, and that needs a high level of English, or if not high, then certainly functional. So there's a lot of people needing your help. So if you can help, please do. That's why I went on Cambly. And to be fair, as I say, I haven't been prepared for quite the demand that I'm in. At some point, I'm going to have to look at that because my own outside work is suffering. That's where my focus needs to be. But I decided to come on Cambly to help lots of people who perhaps can't afford a full package or high performance coaching package like I do provide elsewhere, to a lot of very educated or people who want to really push beyond in their profession. So it's a great playing field. It's a lovely levelling of the playing field as well for people such as yourself who might need to try and improve your English but can't afford a high priced course. So do check it out. Take a look, see what you think. You've got nothing to lose, and at the end of the day you get to just have fantastic conversations, if nothing else, and a bit of fun. I work in a very different way, so if you are interested, then do hop over and check me out on there, or indeed if you haven't seen me on there, do actually message me here and I can tell you more about my own individual coaching program, which is far more focused than what you're going to get from me on Cambly. What I do on Cambly is, how can I put this, it is reduced to what I would do outside in my consultancy. When you're working with me in my consultancy, you're going to get a much higher level of attention from me. You're going to get a more detailed program, you get structured help and advice, and you also get some email support as well, which again, you don't really get the benefit of on Cambly. So do check me out one way or the other, drop me an email, check out my website, or if you do want to try Cambly, then head over there and have a look as well. But any questions you got or comments, just put them in the comment box below. I will try and respond to all, but clearly my schedule is very busy, and you know, basically it will be the key ones I'll respond to. So if I don't respond, please don't be offended. It's just meaning that I haven't got all the time in the world to sit looking at YouTube comments. But I hope this has been helpful, and look, any questions, message me. Take care. Happy learning.